The package delivered to the sender's childhood home, 2018, Helsinki, Finland. It was just a simple online purchase, a long-awaited item ordered without much thought. But the moment the doorbell rang, something felt off. A package, wrapped in familiar brown paper, lay waiting on the doorstep. It wasn't addressed to anyone in the building. No, this package was for someone else. Someone from the past. Mika, a 28-year-old living in Helsinki, had moved far from her childhood home years ago. Her parents had long since left, and the house had been abandoned. A relic of her past, its empty rooms now haunted by memories of childhood laughter and long-forgotten conversations. But this was no ordinary delivery. It was a mistake, a strange coincidence that pulled her back to a place she thought she'd left behind. The package sat there, almost taunting her. Who could have sent it? Why would it be delivered here, of all places? She looked down at the return address and felt a chill creep down her spine. It was her old address, the one she hadn't seen in over a decade. The very place that had been sold after her family moved. The place that still lingered in her dreams. Without thinking, she picked it up and headed toward the building, her heart racing. Her childhood home loomed ahead, standing silently as if time itself had forgotten it. The ivy crawled up its cracked walls, and the windows, once sparkling, were now dusty and dark. A sense of unease gripped her, but curiosity pushed her forward. She stepped inside. The air smelled of must and decay. The door creaked open, revealing the familiar, but now unsettling, sight of the old rooms. Her footsteps echoed in the silence. The house felt like a stranger's home. Mika carefully opened the package, her hands trembling. Inside, there was nothing extraordinary, a book wrapped in faded newspaper. As she flipped it open, a handwritten note fell out, and her breath caught in her throat. It was a message from her mother, written years ago, a letter she'd never received. A letter from a time when things were simpler. A letter that now, finally, made its way back to her. Tears welled up in Mika's eyes as she read the words filled with love, regret, and hope. Her mother had written it in the final days before the house was sold. It was a message she had intended for Mika to find. How had this package been misdelivered? Or was it fate? Mika stood there, alone in the house that once held her family. In that moment, she realized that sometimes the past doesn't stay where it belongs. It finds its way back to you when you least expect it. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.